All right, about to leave Wamego. We got about 51 miles today. Winds are going to be really, really light today, 3 to 6 mile an hour. Temperatures are going to be warmer, so we should have a glorious day. It's Wamego to Dwight. How's everybody feeling this morning? Historic downtown Wamego. Here we are in downtown Wamego, right in front of the Oz Museum. We're gonna get a couple little pictures and then we're gonna get going again. But there is the Oz Museum. Headstone for Hopkins Day 2. Nice little cemetery just outside of Wamego. Here we are about 11 miles in. Gonna make a little stop at this place called Shamrock Cafe over there. That is quite a hill. Camera doesn't really do it justice, but that is a pretty good climb. One thing that I've noticed though is Trek really kind of does their homework when they made this bike. Even fully loaded, up 12, 14, 16% hills. You never really notice that much of a struggle climbing, so they did a good job on that. Gonna have one of my favorite buffalo sweats, but look at that view. Nice little place up here. Got a couple little seats. Even has an official sign over here. Always open. You just got to bring your own beer. Little roll and rock with the Shamrock Cafe. Like I said, I'm doing a buffalo sweat. Jackie, what are you having?
Some Gatorade.
Some Gatorade on tap. The only cafe in all of Kansas with rolling rock, buffalo sweat, and Gatorade on tap. Probably the only bad thing about a windless day in spring in Kansas is they do their annual Kansas purge. We've got fires everywhere around us. So far nothing's been super close, but you can definitely smell them. So, may have spoken a little bit too prematurely because just under the interstate, I-70, we have come across our first official fire. Not sure if you can hear it or see it, but right here in the foreground, there's actually some hot spots still going. This guy over here is tending to the fire, making sure that it doesn't jump across the road. The theory behind it is that the natural grasses that Kansas ranchers used to graze on grows better if you burn the fields every 2 years or so. Part of me wants to believe that. Part of me also wants to believe that it's just a reason for the Kansas ranchers to get their pyro on once a year. Either way, I guess I can't really blame them. If you got a license to burn, let the world burn. Made it to Alma, quaint little downtown area. We are going to go to that Mexican restaurant and get some food. But first, Mark, being the postal person that he is, has met a postal friend that we have to say hello to.
You didn't act like that.
Cool
They
little
make
town.
cheese here,
The
Rob.
big cheese
Cheese?
Alma cheese.
Where does one get some cheese from Alma?
down there at the gas station.
Is that what you have in the boxes?
Well, no, that's Gambino's.
We
That's spaghetti.
had Gambinos yesterday.
Yeah, we
No Gambinos 2 days in a row. Somebody spent a lot of time building that fence, and I am not sure what that big building is in the background, but it is huge. And yes, that is what she said. Ladies, I'd like to talk to you about the mess you have there in your yard. If you could just clean that up, that would be great. That's all I called this meeting for. You guys can go back to whatever you were doing before. If you've ever done the 200 for the Unbound, or as it used to be, the DK, this road will be familiar to some of you. And we're gonna take it on this little trip. We're 1 for 3 on Little Egypt Road. We managed to make it up, but a couple of people didn't.
Oh no, but Christy, ride your bike.
Oh, so I told Brock, I said, you think we can ride up there on bikepacking bikes? He said no. Rob just proved him wrong though.
We almost made it.
Yeah.
Bikepacking bike is not recommended for that climb. It was tough. All you gotta do is lose just a little bit of traction and you'll never get it back. All those loose rocks.
You just balance one rock there and then you're like,
Yeah.
still getting it back.
What do you think?
It wasn't quite so
10
loose.
out of 10 on Yelp. Would you recommend again?
Maybe the other direction.
9.
I don't know if I'd want to go down it.
Yeah, I think down would be worse.
You have to
But
usually drop
if you get a
it,
chance, give it a go. Since I didn't get any footage of us coming up, this right here is what we just came up. It's just full of all of these loose boulders, basically, for lack of a better term. So your tire slips on it and you're done. And I know the camera isn't going to show it real well, but it is steep and it is pretty long. We're going to do a little picnic over here. We got some Alma cheese curds. I still have some sausages. Should be a good little snack area. And then we are, geez, probably 15 miles to the end. Emergency vehicle. There's a fire. What are you thinking of today's route?
It's a little tougher.
Yeah, definitely.
There's more hills today.
Definitely punchier hills. Elevation may not be as much as yesterday,
It's a little rough.
but the hills are steeper. The roads are a little rougher. Still a great route
Still good.
and way better than sitting at home on the couch, so I guess we'll take it. Road closed through traffic. Next to MMRs, those are my favorite kinds of roads. But hopefully this bridge is not out and we're gonna have to Dukes of Hazzard this thing. I guess we will find out. Just a good old boy, and never meaning no harm. Beats all you ever saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Let's find out what we got. This might be interesting one-handed. If I crash, it's all because of this video. Ooh. 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 Holy moly. That is not the easiest thing to do, one-handed. You okay? Sorry about the video on the end of that. That is not the easiest thing in the world to do, one-handed. It was probably pretty stupid, but we survived. Anything that you can do stupidly and live to tell about it, I guess it ain't that stupid. But that bridge is a little sketchy. The Almanzo 100 one year had horses run with them. This isn't really an organized ride like this, but we do have a couple of cows up here on the road. Oh, no, no, no. You stay there, I'll stay here. Hello, buddy, buddy, buddy. Hello, buddies. To quote the Ninja Turtles, cowabunga, dude. All right, end of day 2, 52 miles, 5 hours, 32 minutes, about 2,500 feet of climbing. As is tradition, here's our fireball salute.
It's our camp host, John Hoff.
John's our host. Cheers.